Are you someone who once upon a time felt extremely ambitious, got up every single day with a zest for life, had a game plan and a goal, and you went for it? And then times hit you, this year hits you, and you realize, wait a minute, I have completely lost myself, and I'm ready to get my high achiever mindset back. Is that you? Well, keep watching this video because that is exactly what we are going to be talking about. What's up, beauty marks? Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, my name is Pamela Ricardo. I am a life coach, speaker, as well as an actress. I am so happy you guys are here today. I don't know about you, but 2023 was a little bit of a roller coaster for a lot of us, right? I felt like we might have started off the year with great goals and then life may have taken over and maybe we lost sight of what that really means to us, and maybe we made our goals feel like less of an importance and chose surviving, or survivor mode as I call it, or as we call it, as my new focus. No. We're not doing that next year. Matter of fact, we're not even gonna wait until next year to get started. We got 2 more months, and you know what? Time doesn't even really exist. So starting tomorrow, we're going to use these 4 high achiever mindset hacks to go ahead and accelerate our lives so that we can go into 2024 already killing the game. As a life coach, the first thing I want my clients to do is get very clear on what they really want. One of the main things we work on immediately, actually the very first thing we work on, is deciding where are we going? What is the target? When you're playing a video game, you know you're trying to beat a boss. So you have something to aim for. If you're cooking a dinner for your family, you need to know what you're making. So you create a menu. So when you go to the store, you know what you need to buy. You are clear on the goal of what you're about to cook. Why are we not like that about how we live our lives? Why are we not more clear about what the goal is for this quarter, or for this day, or for this year? For this rest of the year to be successful, we need to make a clear goal. What is one clear goal that you can make for yourself to make sure that you go into next year ready for the best life? That one clear goal can be something as small as, I am going to work out and move my body every single day. It doesn't have to be a business goal, but I do feel like every area of your life does need just that. Health needs a goal. Finances need a goal. You want to make $10,000 a month? Well, what do you need to make per week for that to happen? There's got to be clarity in what you want, because if you don't have the clarity, it'll never happen. If you say you want to save $10,000 by the end of next year, then what do you need to put aside each month for that to happen? And what do you need to make? And after you pay your bills, can you put that aside? What do you need to do for that to happen? Clarity puts actions in motion. Without the clarity, we're just going to maneuver through life and let life happen to us and become reactive people instead of active people. And if you want to win in life, you can't be reactive to what life throws at you, because life will beat you down. Once you have clarity, things will move for you. It's crazy. When you become decisive, life starts to show you little by little hints of what you need to see and hear next. If you woke up and said, I want to spend the day finding reasons to write this book, and the book title is something about self-care and self-help in a particular direction, throughout that day you would find instances that would give you some fuel to write your book, because your mind would be on it. It just would be. If you are obsessed with cooking, you would notice more things around you that would help you think of recipes. Wherever our mind goes, that is where the energy will flow. Just like if you were thinking about working on your health journey, throughout the day, you would be attracted to seeing people working out or workout methods on social media. Of course, we know our phones are starting to record us, so those will pop up more for you too. It would keep your mind on what you are clearly focused on. Remember, where the mind goes, that's where the energy flows. So where do you want your energy to flow to? Because that's where your mind has to be. Have you ever been around somebody and as soon as you get in their presence, you can't even be negative. They just got that aura on them. They got that spice on them. You just want to be in their energy. You know, when you get a little bit of spare time and you think of a friend that you want to go be around, have a glass of wine with, or go to the gym with, or go to a movie with on a Saturday morning. Who's that friend? Who's that person? Think of them right now. For me, it's my girlfriend, Shawanda. She is a vibe. When I call her, I could be a negative Nancy if I want to, but she ain't having it. You have to have an energy and a vibe so that you can create a great tribe, but also create a great reality for yourself. So watch your vibe. High achievers, no matter what's going on, somehow, some way, they find the sunny disposition because they know the secret to how the mind works. We can easily fall off track from something as small as being stuck in traffic. I live in Atlanta and I'm always in traffic. I have had to adopt this theory of let's start not getting mad at traffic, and when we're in traffic, let's think of positive things to do while we're in the car. Put on a podcast or, call a homegirl, put her on speakerphone, and let's chat or something so that I'm not focused on the negative part of this day. Get your vibe up. Get a sunny disposition. When you talk on the phone, answer with more perkiness. The sound of your voice will change your vibe. The way you breathe will change your vibe. Breathe into a better attitude. Sometimes you just need a good laugh. Laugh to yourself, shake it off. Sounds easier than what I'm saying, but it becomes a muscle you work when you start to check yourself and what you are feeling in your shoulders. Are your shoulders like this? Are you always tense? I know for me, when I'm not in a good mood, I get real closed off. You know what I'm saying? Shake it off, stretch. Think about your breathing, change your thoughts. 1, 2, 3, think about something else. All right, we're back. Changing your vibe will attract more positive experiences to you as well. Have you noticed that when you're in a good mood, even at the grocery store or wherever you are, you attract someone saying, "Oh, I'll get that for you. Oh, did you know this is on sale? Oh, wow, I really like your outfit." You will create an environment for yourself where more things can happen for you in a positive way. And just on the contrary, when you're in a bad mood already, doesn't the door slam in your face? Doesn't somebody walk in front of you and almost bump into you? Doesn't someone almost hit you in the car? Because we're attracting all that negativity to us. I know we don't want to believe that when it's happening, but if we change our vibe, we change our life. Being a high achiever means doing what's necessary and doing what everyone else may be doing, but doing just a little bit more. The great Ed Milet, I absolutely love this man. He talks about always doing one more. So do 10 push-ups plus one more. Or doing 1% better every single day is his thing. And I love that. When I'm at the gym, when I'm at my 10th shoulder press, one more. Because it's the one more that creates the progress. When you go to the gym and you're just doing, let me do 10 side raises. Oh, let me do 10 lunges. And you're not even feeling it by the 10th one. Why would you stop at 10? You didn't have any progress. So if you continue to do 10, you'll always stay where you are. If you continue to do 10 plus 1, then the 11 becomes your high. Then 12 will be your high. Then 13 and 14 and then 15. And you will build up in the progressive overload. You will build up more muscle, and in life, you'll build up more momentum. You have to do a little bit more than everyone else if you want to be considered a high achiever. Otherwise, you're going to blend in. And blending in is boring. Blending in doesn't get you what you're looking for. If you're watching this video, you don't want to blend in. I know this for a fact because I don't like blending in. I don't want to blend in. I will never blend in. And you're going to feel out of place. You are, because the world is lazy. So if you're doing what everyone else is doing, you're going to stay right where everyone else is. And if you want more for your life, you've got to get used to sacrificing. And one of the biggest sacrifices may be how you spend your spare time. Working on a project. Oh, I'm going to do this for 1 hour. 1 hour is great, but about 1 hour, and maybe do an hour and 5 minutes tomorrow. Maybe that last 5 minutes you journal, just a little bit more each time. Just put in 1% more effort every single day. Send one more email to another potential client. Post one more short on your YouTube today to bring in more clientele for your business. Read one more page of that book that's helping you become a better entrepreneur, better whatever you're working on. Focus on being 1% better every single day and watch your life completely change. How we do one thing is how we do everything. It will trickle into other areas of your life. And doing the one more, you do it with the clarity that I mentioned in step 1. Everything goes back to having clarity. Why are you doing all of these things? Because the 1% more needs to go to your goal. Otherwise, we're just doing stuff to be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get up in the morning, you do a bunch of stuff and you're tired afterwards, and none of that stuff moved the needle. That's great. You're tired now. You folded some clothes, you did some dishes, great. But what moved the needle? Those are the things I'm saying do one more of. We got to get used to being high achievers in areas that matter the most. Every season requires you to figure out and get very clear on what it is you really want, because with that, it gives you momentum to focus on the right thing. The right thing requires a lot of focus. So when you go in on that one thing, you get your groove, you get stagnant, and you'll be wondering why you're still right here even though you're working so hard. Well, you want to be a high achiever, you got to go up just a little bit every single week, every single day. Do just a little bit more. Eventually, the momentum will always be there and it'll trickle into all the areas of your life that you're working on right now. But it goes back to clarity. You do good for yourself in the gym. You go in there, you do your 1% more every day. You're going to feel so good about yourself, it'll trickle into the rest of your day. High achievers feel this way throughout the day because they are constantly up in the ante on themselves. They don't need you to tell them what to do. It's already innately in them. But it's a muscle you have to build to get to that point. Which I basically just told you what the fourth thing is. Using the clarity, which will give you your intention. Your intention is what is going to give you the reason to follow through on your goals. What is the intention of what you want to accomplish right now? Well, the intention of me going to the gym today is because I want to build momentum and get fit. Because when I feel fit in my body, it builds my confidence. And then when I'm confident, I post more. When I'm confident, I feel good. I have more energy. When I'm in the gym and I have time to think, and that's my clear space time, I can play a podcast, or I can just let my mind go where it needs to go. And I can let God kind of come in during that time because I'm not inundated with anything else. This is my actual me time. So the gym is imperative, and that's my intention of going to the gym. Boom. Me as a coach, I'm intentional with my time because I know what I need to do to move the needle in my business, right? So for me, my one more each day, or my intention each day, is to bring in clientele and to help women continue to be high achievers and get themselves out of a rut that they may be in right now because of a mindset shift they need to fix, right? And I help them with codependency or low self-esteem. So my move the needle things for the day are cold calls, responding to emails, setting up consultations, and things like that. But my main goal every day is to put myself out there so that women can hear me and understand me. So for me in this level of my business, it is creating brand awareness by just letting people know who I am. So what is your intention in this season for what you're trying to do? You can have many things that need to be accomplished in this season, right? Many, many things. Build a website, da, 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 da. But what is the main intention of this season? That's very important to know so you understand how you will spend and structure your day. Because some things deserve 5% every day from you in this season. But then there's something that may in your business or in your life or in your career or in your relationships or in your health that deserve 50% of to 50%, because that 50% in that arena moves the actual needle. You get what I'm saying? Let's say you're at the gym and you want to get healthy, right? The 50% that you really need to focus on right now is stop eating sugar, right? Doing the cardio, doing the crunches, doing the weightlifting, great. But you know, for you in this season, you gotta cut that sugar, right? Clarity, intention. My intention to go to the gym is to keep me in shape, but my intention as well is to come home and not eat a sugary food. So I'm going to watch what I eat. Health. Relationships, intention. Date with intention. I want to be very present when I do go on dates, and I only want to date people that feel like the right fit for me, and I don't want to waste my time. So I'm going to ask very intentional questions while I'm vetting the people that I'm going on dates with. Intention. Spending my time wisely. You know what I'm saying? Business, career. I am intentional about finishing my degree program right now. I am intentional about that. So my day is studying a little bit harder, going over lesson plans, watching videos that make sense to where I'm headed. That's where my intention is this season. You want to be a high achiever this year. You want to finish this year out with a bang. Having clarity about what you really want is so imperative if you want to have a great next year. It's imperative if you want to have a great next week. We need to focus on choosing the goals that make the most sense for this moment. You have a ton of goals. There's a lot of things you can fill your day up with. But the thing about being a high achiever and being more productive and actually seeing your life move in a positive and forward trajectory, it's about organizing your life. There's nothing wrong with being organized. It doesn't make you stubborn. It doesn't make you feel like you can't make room for new things to come into your life. But the person who's well prepared always wins. Be prepared. Have a target to aim at. That's where we get lost. We don't have a target to aim at. We just know we want a lot of things, but there's no real set target. So let's focus on that. Let's make 2023 the rest of it. We got 2 months left, guys. Let's make the most of it. Starting with this week, pull out a piece of paper, make it plain. These are the goals. This is what I want to see happen. And this is the intention behind everything that goes along with this goal. If it doesn't have meaning, you will not do it. It will just look like a to-do list, which is very generic. I would love to talk with you and coach you one-on-one. I will help you with your game plan. I will help you how you execute it. I will help you figure out why you want it. And let's get started now before the new year even comes in. You want next year to be accelerated, right? You don't want to be stagnant anymore. And you've been doing the same things the same way forever. It's time for something new. It's time to actually believe in yourself enough to invest in yourself. If you'd like to work with me, I'd love to have you. My company is Beauty Mark Coaching. We have one-on-one coaching right now, and I have an initial session for $60 for a 60-minute session with me. And you can go ahead and go to my website at www.pamelathebeauty.com and go ahead and click on the bottom of the first page and go ahead and get set up for your consultation with me. I would love to speak with you next week. Let's go ahead and get the ball rolling. I'd love for you to follow me on my social media at Pamela the Beauty. I post pretty frequently. And as far as this channel goes, I'll be posting weekly on content that I think we all need to move forward in our lives and create a life that we know we deserve. And remember, your scars are your beauty marks. We're no longer going to let where we've been dictate where we go. All right? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.